Góðan daginn and welcome to the Project Pal. My name is Gunnhildur, I'm an Icelandic, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast, vlog, chat type of thing. We are talking mainly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related, because fiber is interesting and people do so many things with them. It's called the Project Pal because I have projects, they aren't pals, and I keep adding to them. I also talk quite a bit about the weather because it is interesting, and I am your stereotypical middle-aged woman. It's something we have in common apparently, talking about the weather. Currently it's a light drizzle. It hasn't been a summer weather. At least it's not snowing, as long as it doesn't snow. But yeah, so still alive, still on my summer vacation, still haven't gone anywhere because, well, just haven't. Yeah, I regret that a little bit, but you know, I'm saving up money, so hopefully future will be brighter. Eric, she says saving up money. Yeah, I am doing my best. Still got 1 week to go of my vacation, and I mean, at least the forecast is like a little bit of sun. I'm just asking for a little bit of sun, a little bit of warmth. That's all I'm asking for. but as for what I've been working on, so I restarted on this leftover project. These are leftover leftover yarn from my Fantasia. So quite a while ago actually, I made a lot of shawls from this yarn from Ice Yarns called Fantasia, but they discontinued for a while. And I am on a stricter not buying yarn diet. I am still occasionally buying from my local yarn store because she's local and I want to support her. I have fallen a little off the band. Excuse me. I have fallen a little bit off my plans because of Hoppy, because Hoppy is in Denmark and they are just too cute and too tempting. But I've been resisting Ice Yarns because I know that when I buy from Ice Yarns I tend to buy a little too much. But they have restocked Fantasia and I did have a look and they have other colors. But I have not been as good at finishing up my stash, so I am not allowing myself to buy any more of the Fantasia until I see a significant change in my stash. And unfortunately, or fortunately for my wallet, that just hasn't happened. So still working on it, but hey, at least I'm not buying anymore. But I did start this itty bitty what do you call it? Using up the leftover yarn. Started ages ago. Following the same spiral pattern as with the spiral blankets that I did last year. And it's so much fun working with the Fantasia again. So I did this part ages and ages ago, and then I found the other leftovers. Way darker. This is a dark green. That one had a... yeah, these all had like a base black in them. This was like a lovely emerald green with black. This one was actually like this charcoal grey with red, but there's hardly any, like you can see a little bit of the red, the more burgundy, and then the brown and black. That's a little, well, not, can't really see it, but yeah, it's a little brown and black, and then this like lovely lighter color. So this side is a lot darker, But the thing is, there isn't as much left over of this yarn as it was with these. So I'm a little concerned that these sizes are not going to match up, like at all. The difference is like quite a bit. But what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna finish, or do my best to finish what I can with this side. And let's see if I can't use this lovely pink and purpley lilac-y loveliness as like kind of like to join the two together in, like, you know, because I kind of want to make this weird bizarre like cushion a leftover cushion. I don't have any filling so far for it, but that's not my problem right now. I just want to make these sides and then maybe Frankenstein some kind of cushion into it. Like, I'll figure it out. I'm getting a little distracted by these nails. These are more of the press-on with the like little glue dots, basically. They come with these little like a selection of, basically it's like double-sided adhesive. Is television, I thought that was neighbor's dog. Like, yeah, glue dots. And I put these on yesterday and these have been holding on remarkably well. Like this one and this one are the only ones that are somewhat loose. But I'm getting horribly distracted by them. They are really long. Like, look at these claws. But they've been fun. The good thing about these nails is that because I'm not using like nail glue, because that just doesn't work with my nails, then I'm not damaging these nails, so I can reuse them later on, so that's positive. But I'm getting really distracted by them. But the other thing I also want to share with you is that I've been making a little bit of progress with the kid silk shawl. I got this much left of the first skein. Look at the color. And so this is a project that I'm now bringing with me to project night, because I don't need to think. That's always a positive when I'm going to knit nights, because apparently I cannot use my brain. That's just not happening. There we go. Look at it. And this, because it's so easy to work on, I can actually focus on the chatting. And just look at the colors, how they're coming out. This is going to be so much fun to wear, and also just like look at this scrunch, and it's so light. Cannot wait to finish this one. So yeah, I got this much done, about maybe about halfway done with this skein. So I do have the other one as well, and I think I'm gonna follow the pattern and finish both of them. This is a Drops Kid Silk, and it's really nice to work with. It's so soft. And honestly, I'm still stoked that the colors that I picked up by accident, because there were only 2 skeins in the store that had been there for months, are the exact color that is in the pattern. I'm like, it was meant to be. So that's where I'm at with my knit night project and with my leftover project. This is not what I was aiming to be working on, but I'm really happy that I did start working on it, because I am really wanting to get some of this stuff done. I am not pleased. Is that the right word? I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not really surprised that I didn't really manage to work on either of the dresses I was going to work on for this summer, because honestly, my vacation turned out to be not as sunshine and warmth as I had been hoping for, so I'm like, nah, a little bit indifferent right now. I did finish the bikini and I did finish the hat, so that's something. The next goal is to simply finish the pants and the 2 dresses before next summer, because hopefully next summer will be a summer. Let's just stay positive. Let's just, I think the only thing that we can do. The other positive thing is that I have managed, like, I've been sleeping really well. I have not, like, switched the days around. I have not been, like, staying up all night or anything, which is, that was one of the goals, to not stay up all night. I've been, oh, excuse me. I've been going to sleep at around 10ish in the evening, meaning that I'm getting up at around 6, 7 in the morning, meaning that I am getting a lot of sleep and a lot of quality sleep. So that was another goal, to, like, reset my internal clock so that it fits more into what I feel is right for me. I feel more correct in a way when I'm up at around between 6 and 7. And I've been managing to do more reading, with just, I mean, considering the piles and piles of books that I have, that's good. And I'm actually, this weekend, I'm working on a vlog for the other channel where I'm reading cat books. And I've already read this. I mean, if you love cats, this is a collection of poetry. It's called Cat Poems by the World's Greatest Poets. I just love the cover. Finished that one. I've also finished Literary Cats. This was a quick read. This is not non-fiction. Literally just about cats in fiction, in fantasy, science fiction, poetry, classics. Love this book. Just another book that I have yet to start on is another non-fiction. It's by a Japan's leading cat doctor, Dr. Yuki Hattori. What Cats Want. Do I have a cat? No. Do I want a cat? Yes. Potentially when I get a home of my own, because my mother is allergic to cats, and also we live in a apartment building, and in our staircase there's a lot of dogs, and I really do not want to agitate the dogs. They have been so polite and courteous. I don't want to, like, antagonize the dogs. So that's where the cat situation is at. The dream is to get a cat when or two cats would be better, when I have my own home where I can set the rules. And, you know, because I'm not allergic to cats. I am reading this mystery crime novel by L.T. Shearer, The Cat Who Caught a Killer. This is Conrad. He's a calico. And, you know, if you know anything about cats, male calicos are extremely rare. I'm on chapter... yeah, I'm at the beginning of chapter 8, and I'm not sure about... I like the cat. I'm not sure about the main character, Lulu. And I'm not really sure about the... I mean, the story seems fine. There's mystery surrounding the sudden departure, passing away of her former mother-in-law. But because that old lady had Alzheimer's, people just saying it's the Alzheimer's, and it just sounds there's something a little bit fishy surrounding it. And the mystery itself is fine. It's just something about the main character and the writing itself. It just feels... the text feels a little verbose, and the main character feels judgmental towards those who are younger. Let's just put it like that. Like, I don't know. I definitely need to read more in the book to see, but I really want to finish this book because it's only 4 books and I really want to finish the books that I read. But if it comes to it, this might be the first book of the year that I DNF. And that's a little concern. I like the cat, but I don't like the people. But yeah, that is where I'm at right now. My camera is on the lowest bar right now. I thought I charged it. Didn't I? Anyway, I'll be charging it later. But yeah, so I'm working on this leftover cover thing. The shawl is coming along nicely. Yes, so I did try and tidy up some of the collection that I do have. So I mean, I always have like a list of the next things that I want to work on, and I do have a long list of things that I need to be working on. Like, I'm a coward about some things, so I just need to bite the bullet and get these done because I want them done. So yeah, that is a bit of a slow day today. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna have some breakfast. It's about 25 minutes past 9 as I'm filming this. I'm gonna have some breakfast and I'm gonna get these nails off because they are stopping me from doing things. They're lovely, but they're way too long. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna be doing. And I mean, most importantly, they're stopping me from knitting and crocheting. That's kind of the big issue. They get in the way of the hooks. I just keep messing it up. But yeah, so I will hopefully see you again next Sunday. Hopefully there will be some better news about the weather, because I would like some sun and warmth, please. My last week of vacation. So, hopefully see you again next weekend, and take care. Bless, bless. That sound.